President's economic stimulus package, if passed, would help matters and help close the budget gap, but it certainly wouldn't eliminate them. And so in the meantime, they are still asking people to do more with less. We're live from Lower Manhattan this evening. Ida Siegel, News 4 New York.
Ida, thank you. 3 boys, one as young as 10, are accused of stealing 2 cars from the same family and then going on a joyride that seriously injured an elderly woman. New Jersey reporter Pat Battle picks up this wild drive in Matawan.
75-year-old Dottie Rell is a feisty grandmother of 6 who'd gone out for a haircut and then went bowling Tuesday morning. She was on her way back to her Marlboro home when her world literally collided with a trio of young boys joyriding in stolen cars. The youngest, and police suspect the ringleader, the same age as Dottie's own grandson, 10 years old.
Why? Why did you do this?
She has 2 collapsed lungs. She has a broken ribs, spleens broken, and a sternum, and she has a broken kneecap. What are you going to say to me? You can't say nothing. You really can't. The
accident happened in Matawan, but the chain of events started more than 40 miles away when the kids allegedly stole their first car.
They drove the car from Maplewood, stolen Audi.
The kids in that stolen Audi came here to a local gym in Marlboro where they distracted the clerk long enough to grab a set of keys out of a basket off the counter. They then came to the parking lot, stole the Kia Sorento that those keys belonged to, and drove back up north to Irvington. Once they got up there, they realized they had the address of the owner and a second set of keys to a second car. So they allegedly came back and stole that one too. It was the third car, an SUV, that hit Mrs. Rella head on.
Did they learn something? Tell them, do not ever, think before you do it. Any kid who's thinking, I can get away with this, think of what could possibly happen.
It really comes down to one thing. The care and concern for these kids rests with the parents, unfortunately.
A judge has released the kids to their parents. Pat Battle, News 4, New York.
And police are searching for a livery cab driver.
Old is among suspects tonight in a pair of car thefts.
Police say the boy and 2 older buddies went on a crime spree, and it didn't stop until an elderly woman was seriously hurt.
The wild chain of events unfolded in Matawan in New Jersey. Coran Mahalik has the story.
It was a daring and life-threatening ride when a 10-year-old, yes, a 10-year-old, got behind the wheel of this car, stolen from this driveway here in Matawan. But the danger started just 2 hours earlier when his buddies, teenage guys, stole yet another car and hit an elderly woman head-on.
She's fighting there. She has bruises. She's broken up. I can't even look at her. I can't look at her because it hurts me to look at her suffering when she shouldn't be suffering because she's in good health.
Rudy and his sis Diana and family tonight outside this Freehold hospital, angry and worried. Their 74-year-old mom, Dorothy, driving home after a haircut, slammed head-on by a 16-year-old driving a stolen, speeding car.
And now look where she's at because of 3 thugs, or whatever you want to call them, nicely on TV.
Horrible, horrendous, should not have happened.
Police say the double car heist began here at this gym in Marlboro, where the 2 16-year-olds and a 10-year-old stole a customer's car keys from a counter basket, Juliana's keys.
Shocked, and I would not believe that. I just wouldn't believe that.
The kid thugs not only totaled her car in this head-on crash, and then found out where she lived.
They took it right in front of my house. I still can't believe it.
That's right. Then the 10-year-old thief sped off with her husband's car, later recovered, and cops nabbed the young thieves.
They hurt a lot of people that day. They really did. And if they thought they were just going for a joyride, they were mistaken.
Do they see the consequences? That's the biggest thing. Now you've ruined somebody else's life. Thank God she's alive, by miracle only.
The 10-year-old and his teenage accomplices now face a slew of charges. And the gym, you can be sure, they will no longer be leaving the keys on the counter. In Matawan, New Jersey, Coran Mahalik, My 9 News.